Hey guys, my name is Kittens. I'm a DJ and producer, and I host a series of nonprofit DJ workshops for women called Power. Growing up and being a dancer really helped me understand DJing a bit better because I already had such a innate understanding of music and what I could anticipate when it came to beats and musical changes and interacting with the energy and how things flow, and knowing how people respond to music already really, really helped me, because now I can just kind of figure out what people might want to hear and understand how a change in the music is going to change the way they feel in their body. Growing up in LA, I was really close to a lot of clubs and was able to go out and listen to music and go dancing. And from there, I just started seeing so many people DJing, and it just had so much appeal because I saw people controlling a room, controlling energy, and expressing themselves through music, which is something that really spoke to me. And from there, I just bought some equipment and tried to learn. So when teaching DJing, which I've been teaching for years, I teach nonprofit DJ workshops and also just classes through my life. It really helped me to think about what helped me learn DJing and making sure that people are in tune with their bodies, they're in tune with their natural rhythm, and feeling the music versus trying too hard to see it or too hard to hear it. I feel like that can be so distracting, and sometimes you just have to take all that noise away and let your body feel the music and just kind of let it flow from there. Let it be a bit more natural and organic. For me, learning something for so many years that I really did struggle in the beginning. I feel like DJing is, especially when I started, there were less functions, there weren't sync buttons and all that. So it was a bit harder, and I definitely struggled, and I definitely didn't feel like there were people that I could identify with out there teaching or in the spotlight. So for me, it's really important as a woman and just as somebody who understands the importance of teaching to share my knowledge and try and hope that it helps people and gives people the confidence to try something new that might seem a bit overwhelming. I think having a mentor or taking classes or doing more hands-on lessons is really, really helpful when it comes to learning how to DJ or learning any musical skill for that matter, because there are so many small little things that maybe we can't catch on to as well. And seeing it in person or having somebody correct you, like understanding why maybe something isn't sounding the right way or working the right way, it just makes such a big difference. I'm so grateful that I had mentors growing up too, and when I was getting into DJing, because there were times where I knew all the basics, I knew all the stuff that I'm talking to you guys about, but there would just be little things that were off and I couldn't figure it out for the life of me. And then, it made me want to quit or made me think that I just sucked. And I was able to call people, or I was able to have somebody come practice with me who was a bit more skilled. And that really just made things click, really helped me understand. And all of a sudden I was feeling like, okay, I can do this. My personality in general, there's this duality that I have. And I feel like that's something that comes out when I'm DJing a lot. I'm not somebody who sticks to one genre. And I feel like having a balance of energies and having things that are maybe really melodic and beautiful and soulful is one part of me. But then there's another part that's really gritty, and I like more aggressive sounds and darker kind of tension-filled things. So it's really fun to be able to play with those things, whether it's the vibe of the song or the genre or whatever it may be. Practice makes perfect. Everyone says that. And it's very true, especially when it comes to DJing. I still practice. I've been DJing for almost 10 years now, and I still practice. When a set's coming up, I make sure that I prepare for it, and I really just get my skills tight and on point, because you never know what's going to happen, and you want to make sure that you're ready for any scenario, whether it's a weird equipment issue mid-set, or whether it's a new type of music, or maybe it's just a new fun trick you want to learn and just flex a little bit. It's really, really helpful to practice. And also, just when it comes to learning the basics, you don't want to be in front of a bunch of people with all their eyes on you and be fumbling around. So the more you practice, the more comfortable you get, the more second nature it is. I don't have to be sitting here staring at one little thing and freaking out about it, because it's natural at this point. And I can focus on being creative. I can focus on, what journey I want to take people on sonically. It gives you more freedom. The advice I would give to my younger self would be to start sooner. I spent so many years just really intimidated by DJing in general, by not seeing a lot of women in the space and the equipment and also the expense at the time. It was really expensive to have to buy turntables and vinyl and mixers. Like, everything was so expensive. But now it's great. There's no barriers to entry, really. You can DJ on your iPhone, and there's girls headlining EDC and Coachella as DJs. So we're in a great time. So some of the main concepts that I feel like are really important to teach are knowing what the difference between beats, bars, BPM, and phrases are, knowing how to identify different phrases, dropping on the one, learning what your EQs and your effects do, obviously just a general overview of all the equipment, all the buttons and knobs and things that are flashing at you, what their purpose is, DJ software, fun creative mixing, learning how to do a nice, clean, simple mix, learning what the basic rules are and how to break them. So just remember to be patient with yourself and really give yourself a chance to learn these new skills, to train your ears, and just get into it.